Hey, it's Rachel with Easy Destination Weddings, and I did a TikTok about this. My TikTok name is at Easy Destination Weddings, but it was really short about the three types of destination wedding planners that you can expect to work with. And I'm going to do a little bit more information on it so you can see. And also the light, if I'm sitting at my desk, you can't see me. So I have my laptop in my lap, so it's going to be a little shaky. But these are the three different types of destination wedding planners and how to choose the right one for you. Okay, so first up, we have wedding planners who travel for destination weddings. These are typically wedding planners based on the coasts, LA, New York, maybe Texas, maybe Houston. That's kind of the third coast. I don't know. So they are for bigger budget destination wedding ceremonies. Like if you plan on renting a villa, that's going to be a minimum $30,000 cost for the week just to have the stay. I'm sorry, I'm getting over COVID. So, um, but typically the wedding ceremony and reception budget for these types of destination weddings that these planners will do is minimum $50,000 and they go up to like $300,000. These are like the huge luxury blowout weddings. These are professional event planners who will travel to destination. They will bring whatever decor they can with them. They will unload, they will set everything up, and they will act as your planner and on-site coordinator. That you will definitely need for a bigger budget wedding ceremony and reception. There may be some in destination as well who can help manage everything. I would say if you're doing something in Europe, maybe try to find a planner in destination who can kind of help you with all of that because they already have the contacts. Or there are a lot of really, really good luxury wedding planners who travel that will go anywhere in the world and they have contacts all over the world. Now, typically, their fees, gosh, I'm losing my voice and I don't have my water. Dang it. Okay. Typically, their fees start at $8,000. Like that's the bare minimum. The really, really good ones, $20,000. So keep that in mind. You need to have a really, really big budget for your destination wedding. Okay, so those are the traveling wedding planners. Number two are the travel agents, and travel agents vary widely in the level of service that they offer. Some of them may have taken a course or two, so they kind of have an understanding how destination weddings work. I have found a lot of travel agents that do a lot of other travel don't really know how the wedding process works. So you need to be very careful when you're interviewing your travel agent. Ask them how many weddings they've done. Ask them if they have maybe a bride to refer or something to prove that they've done weddings. They should have some reviews from couples. Um, some will be free. I recommend those free travel agents if you're doing like a micro wedding. So like under 20 guests, you just need the room block. You don't want anything fancy for your ceremony or reception. You're just happy with a simple beach wedding, maybe a semi-private dinner reception. You don't need the DJ or all, any of that stuff. That's when you should maybe talk to a free travel agent. Um, the fee-based ones, it really varies on their service and experience. There are some I have heard who charge very, very low fees and also just kind of send you pictures of resorts and don't really understand how the wedding goes. And there are others who charge very, very high fees and do the same thing. So you need to be very careful when you're vetting your destination wedding planner, travel agent. I would choose probably three and talk to them before making a final decision because you're going to be dealing with that person for the next 12 to 15 months and there's no guarantee on their level of communication no matter what they promise in the phone call if they're actually going to deliver it. If they have a set system, like I'll talk about what I do in a second. If they have a set system in place, then they're more likely to be communicative and responsive. But if they just tell you, oh, I'm going to make sure to reach out and communicate, I'll be there for you every step of the way, how are they going to do that? What systems do they have in place to help make it as smooth and easy as possible? Okay. All right. The third type of wedding planner I know of, like for a fact, I three other planners who do what I do, and it's kind of the hybrid. So they act as the traveling wedding planner and they act as the travel agent. And they're just we're all kind of combined. We don't have as high of a fee as the traveling wedding planner because we typically get commission from the resorts, hotels, villas, whatever. So we don't have to charge $8,000 or $20,000 to help plan your wedding. We typically work with lower budgets. I don't think I've ever had a destination wedding budget for the ceremony only over $50,000. That's when it's going to get really, really complicated. And even if it's something that high, I would not recommend necessarily working with that type of planner because we're going to have to hire a planner too to help get all of the details because it's going to be a lot. So, okay. So what we do, some of us, we all have courses. So if you can find that we're teaching a course, then we know what we're doing. Okay. If we aren't teaching a course about it, they may have taken our course. But what we do, we are the hybrid. I'm sorry. I'm going to have to pause this and start over. Hold on. I have a little bit of COVID brain still. Okay. So the other planners I know, because brides have told me, they work with higher destination wedding budgets. Some will not even talk to a bride unless they're spending at least $20,000, $25,000 on a wedding, like period, which is a moderate amount for a wedding. If you're going to have about 100 guests invited and maybe 70 show up, that's a really healthy budget. But some of these planners, travel agencies, won't go below that. Me personally, I have several different packages. So if your wedding budget's $10,000 to 15 or maybe 15 to 20, I will gladly help you with that because that means you're probably going to have around 40 guests total attend. It's still going to be overwhelming for you. I wouldn't enlist a free travel agent who's just going to send you pictures of resorts and not really break everything down for you in terms of the wedding ceremony, the cost for the guests beforehand, so you can make an informed decision. I would say maybe give me a call. So anyway, those are the three main types of planners, and that's kind of what you need to know if you want to choose one for your destination wedding. And if you want to just check out what my packages entail, you can click the links below. Feel free to subscribe. I haven't done a lot of videos lately because I've been sick the last 2 weeks and I'm finally like just chapped lips and a little congested. So, all right, I hope that helped. Thanks.